G'day and welcome to Duckzorly Gaming and our Let's Play series here on Fenton Forest Farm. We are going to get straight into it. We got lots of stuff to get done today. So we are going to fly into getting some work done before we have the day go into night. So first things first, we offloaded our sheep at the end of the last episode. So we've now got 230 sheep sitting in our pen. We have the plumbers currently installing the plumbing for the water, but we need to give the sheep some hay or some grass. So that's what we're going to do first off. So we're just going to grab the truck here and we are going to get that up and running. So we don't need to take all the trailers with us. We are just going to take this and get it up and running. Alright. So off we go. Now the problem is we've got a trailer here in the way, so we need to move this trailer out of the way. Press start. So we'll indeed do that. Right, I haven't got the proper attachment on the back of this, so I can't do that. So we're going to grab one of the tractors very quickly. Grab the class that's over here. The Atlas. And we'll move that trailer out of the way, and then we can get into it. Now, I think it was in the last episode on possibly Fenton Forest, maybe a different one. I was talking about the button box, the Cytec / Logitech button box for Farming Simulator. Now, as I'm currently recording this episode, the button box again doesn't want to work. So it's just not working. Decided to not play the game today. Literally, pardon the pun. So yeah, again, frustrated with this very expensive piece of plastic that just doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do. But anyway, that's life. So we'll just have to deal with it. Alright. So we're going to jump out of him, jump back in the man, and then we'll be done. Alright. On over here to the pipe. This is our offload point for our silos here on Fenton Forest, and we're going to get some hay. 756,000 litres in the storage. Alright, let's see how much we need. Pardon me, for our sheep. So we've got 250 sheep, so I'm reckoning we're going to need a couple of loads of hay or grass to get them fed. So we'll have to check it out and see what goes. Now I can't remember what tip side I've got on this set at the moment, so we'll have to check that out quickly. Tip side left, that's not going to do us any good. Tip side right, that'll do. Righto. Oh, there you go. That didn't take a full load. That's okay. That means that basically from here on in we know that one truckload of grass or hay will be sufficient for the sheep. Alright, let's get this in. And we'll offload this back into the storage. And then we'll continue on with the other stuff we've got to get done today. So, what we're going to do next is we're probably going to, we don't have to go back down to the farm where we'll bring all the hay in from, because that has now all been collected. So we've got that back. The forage harvester and the overloader have been moved over to the new fields we got that will bequeath to us. So that's over there ready to go. We need to bring in the tractor with the big seed hawk. That's still down the field, so we might just go and collect that, bring that in. We'll then have a look, once we've done this actually, we'll have a look at our field status and see where we're at. And then I think we might actually just be heading down and doing some harvesting of grass. Now this is what we've got to bring back to us. Now let's have a look at the map. So these are all of our fields. Have a look through here. So field 26 is what we harvested, that's okay. So fields 25, 22, still growing. Field 3 still growing. Part of field 23 still growing. 24 we haven't sown or done anything with. Field 1 is ploughed. We haven't sowed anything in there either. So I do need to do some seeding, actually. What we might do very quickly is we might just take this guy over here and we might just seed field 24. And then we'll go over and we'll start the harvest on field 36 and 37 for the grass. So, what are we going to put in field 24? Let's bring up our planting menu. So we still aren't warm enough for soybeans or corn, and I think we'll put some sunflowers in. What should we do? I don't think we'll do soybeans. Oh, hang on. Let's have a look at our rotation cycle. What have we got? Wheat, cotton, sunflowers, barley, canola. We haven't got anything with soybeans anyway. So we'll have to work out some rotation with soybeans. All right. So let's start off with barley. We'll put some barley in there. All right. Let's take this beast over. We'll do that field. In fact, we might do that field manually. It's not going to take us that long. Where about this coarse clay? All right. So first thing we want to do is we want to change the barley, which we've now done. Unfold, and then we're going to get this thing up and running and going. So everyone is doing really well. We're now getting into the guts of Fenton Forest, so lots to do, obviously, but very soon our crops are even going to be in a state of ready for harvest by the look of it. Actually, if I go back into here, look at that map. Oh no, planted. Nice. It's not gone any further than that. So planted is the first stage. So that's okay. They've been planted, not gotten to the growth stage yet. Haven't had any germination failed that we can see. Oh no, just where I've missed. No germination failed as such as yet, which is good. Anyway, all right. So we're going to turn this guy on, and we're going to get started. We want to like that. There you go. All right. Some seeding. Off we go. So this is only going to take us a little bit of time just to get around this field very quickly. We should have enough seed. We got 10,000 of seed, so it should be enough to do this field. All right, as we put this video out, we get closer and closer to our launch, or the availability of the Platinum edition of Farming Simulator 19. We're looking forward to having extra class available in the game. Really looking forward to, well, I mean, really for me, being a bit of a class fan, it'd be nice to have all the different various tractors that are available. But I mean, we do have a lot of the stuff at the moment. Like we have a Jaguar, we have the Zerones, we have some Axions, we have the Atlas, which isn't going to be part of the Platinum edition that we can see so far. So really, we have the fly deck mowers. We have a couple of combines. We haven't really gotten anything we're not already using. The interesting part will be things like the quality of the skin and the texture and all that sort of stuff. You would expect it to be better coming from Giants, but that's not necessarily the case either. The engine sounds will be interesting. Like, so this Zerion, I do love the sound of this Zerion. Like it's a turbo that sort of kicks in, or whatever the hell it is, but it just sounds really nice. It's just different to everything else we've got. And noting that Giants have had some issues with the sounds they've applied to their tractors in Farming Simulator 19. It'll be interesting to see what they sound like. I am looking forward to the combine harvesters, because the combines we do have, the Lexians, we've had from the various modders that are available on various websites, aren't quite to the standard as what I would like to have. admittedly. Now, needless to say, I would expect that Giant's version should be pretty much perfect. But in saying that, as we mentioned in our State of the Game video, upon launch, New Holland Combine was a piece of rubbish and would keep on getting stuck everywhere. So let's hope they don't do the same mistake with the Tucano and the Alexian and all that they did with the New Holland out of the box for 19. Surely they won't, but who knows. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. In relation to the wheel loaders, there's the 3 wheel loaders. There's the limited edition one that comes with pre-ordering, the black and white one, which probably won't get to see very much on my farms or channel because I just don't like the look of the livery on it, like the painting on it. Hopefully you can paint it in the standard class colours as well. If not, well, yeah, won't use it. We've got the other Torian, and we've also got the little wheel loader. They called it a wheel loader. The baby wheel loader. Actually, they didn't call it a wheel loader. They called it something else. Anyway, so we'll have those, which is nice. There's obviously all the other class equipment that we haven't actually really seen as yet. So we've got the quadrant baler. We've already got quadrant balers, for instance. So we've got them on this map. So again, it's not something we haven't been seeing so far from our modders. We will have the round baler, the roll ant, which we haven't got. So we'll be able to have that. I expect we'll see the windrower and the tedder as a minimum. We've got the mowers coming, which we've already got. So I mean, we've got a fair whack of it. It's just determining whether we might find the colours and the saturation might be a little bit better and things like that. But anyway, nonetheless, we're still looking forward to having it. Don't get me wrong. I'm really looking forward to having the class, the bigger class stable, so to speak. And no, I'm not talking about the stable for those things either. Don't get me started. But yeah, so we're really looking forward to having all that sort of stuff on the farm. So yeah, getting close to that, which is good. Alright, so we continue on down through here. Yeah, seed isn't going to be a problem, for sure. Either it's fertilizer, but anyway, let's not throw it all together. We're about over 3 or 4 runs now. You hear that engine. I mean, it's not a really deep roaring engine, but it is what we like. So it's different to the stock standard engine, which is always good. I mean we've said before, and we said again in the State of the Game, that the sounds that were released for the game weren't what they should have been. Now, my good friend Andy told me that the actual reason for that was because Giants were playing around with their gearbox in game, or whatever the hell they were doing with it. Would be like, it's similar to the gearbox mod from 17, I suppose. And because they either couldn't get that to work or didn't get it to work or wouldn't, the sounds they had for the tractors they had to remove because it was predicated on that working. So whether it was the code itself was based on, I mean, look, I don't know. That may well be the case. And it may be something again where they had to drop it because they didn't have time to implement it properly. And that's another issue altogether that we spoke about previously. But I certainly do hope that the sounds for the class are a little bit better quality than the what we've had for the base game so far. I mean, not all tractors sound exactly the same, obviously. So I'd like to hear a little bit more detail in that. But certainly this thing sounds different to all the other tractors we've got on the farm. So that's part of the attraction to it, I guess. Apart from it's just good looks. But yeah, so anyway, looking forward to getting all that. So yeah, not too far away at all. I'll stop drooling on about it for now. Alright, so we've got this run, one more run to do, and then we're done. So then we can fold this guy up. We're going to head back up to the farm, That filled one, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I might, off camera, plant that. I don't know what I'm going to plant there. I might just wait and do a... In fact, what I will do is I'm going to wait and I'm going to plant corn in there. Just purely as a silage crop. So, yeah, that's what we'll do with that. So with all the grass we're going to be having, we're going to do a lot of silage, as we said before. We'll also do some baling. We're going to bale some of it up with some silage. Now, that will most likely occur once we do have the class DLC. So, for instance, what the plan would be there would be that we'll get the Roland out and we'll go off and do some baling with that, or a couple of units of that, and use the bale. So we'll sell the bales directly. Also, we will do the silage clamp as well. So we're going to do that as well. We haven't really done much of that previously here on DZG. So that is definitely something we'll be doing. We'll do some silage work properly. Anyway, all right. Now here we go. We're back up off the bumpy little road, path, track, back up to the farm. And in fact, there's not going to be much more time to do after that. So what we will do is we'll then head down to the other field. We'll get the Big M started. We'll do a little bit of a cut with the Big M, just because we really want to get into it and mow all that grass. And I mean, if I'm not careful, by the time I'm even ready to do the next episode, I would have mowed all the grass around the map with the Big M. I do love that thing. What it has been, and I mean, you guys know it. Guys that have been here with the channel with me since I started, I have a fascination with the Big M. Absolutely love it. But the Big M450 is nice, but it's just not the Big M500, and it is my favourite piece of equipment, and I'm glad to have it back. It's not, like I said, it's not perfect, but certainly at least it's good enough now to use, where it wasn't previously for the conversion that was done, and we're going to enjoy using it. So props to GTX for bringing it to us in 17, and props to the guys that did the conversion to at least bring it to us for 19, even though it's not as good as it possibly could be, but hey, it's all good. Alright, so we've got growth in our fields to the left and the right, which is wonderful, and the long trek back to the farm. Now, I was thinking the other day about what we're going to do expansion wise. So once we do start getting a bit more money, where we're going to expand. Now, I could quite easily just expand into the north of us with all the smaller fields. I could also expand out to the west, to the new area on the little island bit of land out there, or I could go far north. We've already got the plots to the east, where we've been bequeathed those two land plots, so we don't have to worry about going out that side at the moment. But then again, we might do that. We might just concentrate on moving our stuff up there further because of the fact that we've already got that land. So that is certainly an option. What we're going to do is we're going to come around here, go round the cow pen, whoops, as I go up on the guardrail, and then we'll bring it around that way. Never a day goes by on the farm without me running into or running over something. Again, as everyone would already know by now. Alright, so here we go. Just going to park up behind this guy. Right, there we go. Now, that's it. So, we're going to have to come back and give that a bit of a clean a little bit later on. But what we could do, anyway, well, that's what we'll do. Right. Well, we can't plant corn yet because we haven't got the temperature of the field, so that's okay. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to head straight over to where the Big M is. Now, he's over here. There he is. Look at this. Look at this. Let's have a look. Photo op. Look at it. Look at it. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab in this guy. And we're just going to get started. Now, I could start off with this in course play straight away, which I probably should do it away. But I think what we'll do right, now what we're going to do is there's all this grass around the outside of the field. I'm going to mow that. I'm going to do that manually, and then we will send a course play in and we'll actually do the field with course play, because it's going to take a long time to get all that field done. But just for the sake of actually using the big M, we are going to go and get this a little bit done. So what we're going to do is we're going to close off. What was the? They've changed the command here for the swath. No, just Control Y. So we're going to make the swath come in. We're going to lower that down. We're going to turn it on. All right. As you can see, so you can see the spindles around there for the conveyor head. And there we go. All right. Is that coming out as hay? Looks like it's coming out as hay. No, it's not hay. It's grass, isn't it? All right. So here we go. This is the beastie. We've got it in full flight. Nothing better than the big M. Look at it. Alright, we do need to personalise this one actually. So we'll do that. We'll personalise this one to the Duckzorly Lord of the Grass Big M. So that will be coming soon. How we do it, I don't know. It'll be a little bit different to the 17 one. The 17 one wasn't too bad, but I will do it a little bit differently for this one, possibly. But then again, I'm not that well inclined to use GE, so I don't know. We may not even get anything on there. Maybe a little bit out of my my pay scale to be able to do that. So, all right. So as we're heading off and mowing, just doing cab and mowing off the land, love it. Just love it. We will start signing off there because it is that time of day, and we are getting close to having to finish the episode. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So what we'll do is we'll begin signing off. And thank you, as always, for joining us here at Duckzorly Gaming. We do appreciate you coming along and helping us out. Please do make sure that if you're not already subscribed and you subscribe, press that subscribe button. And make sure you press that alarm notification icon as well, so as you're made aware when more videos are made available and you can see more of this lovely machine in front of us. Of course, press that like button as well. And if you wish, please share and tell your friends about the Duckzorly Gaming channel. Because we are on the road to 1,000 subs. We haven't got many to go, just over 30 to go, and that'll be a big step, big milestone for the Duckzorly Gaming channel, and we're glad to have had you all come with us. A big mention to all of our Patreons, to DJ and Jerry and Smoodo and Feed Guy, DC, Cy, and whoever I've missed. I don't think I've missed anyone. Thank you very much for your ongoing support. It is greatly appreciated. And if you wish to support the channel, you can do so via the link into Patreon below. But yeah, apart from that, thanks very much for watching. Do have a great day. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, no matter whether it's morning, afternoon, evening or night, no matter where you are in the world, take care of yourselves and your loved ones. And we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Fenton Forest Farm and Duckzorly Gaming. See you all later. Bye.